For accountability support, you can have accountability partners like you have critique partners, okay? And an accountability partner does not have to be a writer or working on a writing project. They just have to be somebody who also wants to get something done, okay? So it could be, my friend really wants to crochet a blanket for a baby thing, and she's like behind on it or something, and I want to do my writing. Okay, great. We're both going to commit to each other. We're going to work on this thing, and then we're going to report back to each other, or we're going to text each other, or there's a billion different ways to do it, right? One way you can do it is through body doubling. And this is something, if you're familiar with the ADHD community, body doubling means that it's just easier to do something when somebody else is in the room with you, right? And so for that example, if I want to write, my friend wants to crochet, great, I'll be at your place at 2, and we're just for 2 hours, you're going to crochet and I'm going to write, and then maybe we'll take a 15-minute break in there. And there's something about having somebody just there who is also working on their thing. And like I said, it doesn't have to be the same thing. The way that I do this through my Patreon is I run co-working sessions where we jump on Zoom, we chat for 15 minutes, we write for 45, we chat another 15, we write for 45, right? And if you work from home and you never see anybody but your cat, it's a nice way to stay connected with people as well, right? So, and then there's apps for body doubling. I don't know what they're called off the top of my head, but you literally can put an app on your phone and you could be working in a coffee shop on your manuscript, and some guy in Germany could be working on his math homework. I don't know, but it's all available to you. And especially if you, like I said, have a problem getting started on things, and if you graduated high school prior to the year 2000, this may be a good option for you because it's an executive function hack, okay? They can be non-human. My cat is one of my best accountability partners in the sense that I will work until I physically hurt, right? And my cat's like, we need to get up. Like, come on, I gotta eat 18 times today. You're getting out of your chair, right? In my querying class, I talk about how if you want to send a query, you give your dog a treat at the same time every day, and your dog is going to remind you it is time. Like, it is time for us to do the thing, right? And so it doesn't have to be human. You might be able to use AI for it. I haven't played around with it, but there's probably a way. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. There is an app out there I have found works with my ADHD children wonderfully, and it's kind of sort of body double.
Okay, what is it?
It's called Focus Friend.
Focus Friend is an app that you may want to check out. Recommended as mother approved. Okay.
Mother of ADHD kids approved.
Mother of ADHD kids approved. So, in the article I have other ways like financial accountability. There's public accountability. Social media, that's a non-human thing too. If you are the type who is worried about what people think about you, social media can be great for accountability. So after my mom died, I had a really hard time with everything, but getting back to writing was hard, right? And so I went on social media and I said, hey, for 30 days, I'm gonna post a writing update and a sticker if I wrote or not wrote, And that's all I did, and I was like, okay, somebody's gonna do it. Well, I work at my friend's brewery a couple times a week because I get to pet all the dogs there, right? And this customer comes in and he's like, I'm watching you, Jess. And I was like, that's creepy. What are you talking about? And he's like, with your writing. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's an English teacher for high school kids. And what I was doing is I was starting at 5 minutes, going to 6 minutes, going to 7 minutes, just building up my time. He's like, I'm doing it with my kids. Like, we're watching what you're doing. And I was like, now this whole entire English class is expecting me to write. And did that make me write? Yeah, it did. So public accountability can really work too. Did you have something, or?
I just wanted to mention Pomodoro timers are really great if you them at a better.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the ticking of a physical timer just kind of gives you a little bit of anxiety to actually go do it.
Yeah, Pomodoro timers, if you don't know it, if you get like those tomato timers, and they make that little, then it's like you gotta do it. And then the other thing I'll do is I will set timers in a different room, so I physically have to get up and go do it, right? Like if I set it on the stove, that way I also am not too sedentary, right? So if I set it on the stove and I'm working in my bedroom, I have to get my ass up or it's gonna drive me crazy. So that's another option. Did you have something, or?
I was gonna mention this AI thing our teacher makes us use. Like during our raft lighting assignment, we had to like type it out and put it in to this app, and the app would give us feedback, but like I'm not sure if it's a school only thing.
Oh, okay. So you ain't using AI for critique, kind of?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
the teacher can't do it for like 100 students.
Yeah.
She'd be like, no, make the AI do it. I'm busy.
And I do think AI can be helpful in that, but when you're trying to build relationships as well, don't forget your human people. But I think that's a great point.
I don't like the AI. It's like, no, you need to define the theme. You need to define the theme.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, AI.
Yeah.